Hello daily vlog viewers, this is Gary, and I got the camera kind of situated on the tripod pointed at my iPhone today because I want to show you some iPhone things, particularly the iPhone games that I've made over the last month and a half. So they're all playable in the Safari browser. Oh, and Eve made the icons, yes. So we got a bunch of games here, not all are actually even listed, but the first one in the upper left is a game called Wordspell. And we actually have this game as a flash game at our website at gamescene.com. So you can play like the full version, you know, made for the computer at gamescene.com. And then you could play this version here on the iPhone. So the idea is that you've got to spell words with what you have here. So you select like T-A-L-L and you say submit word. And it'll accept it and put it up there and then give you points for it. And then you have to reach a certain goal before you run out of time, and then you can go up to the next level. The next game here I've got is Reversey, which is one of my favorite games because it's a simple strategy game, and you basically have to place your pieces on the board. Yeah, I played this as a kid in a box version called Othello, and it's rather challenging. You're playing against the computer. A great iPhone game because it's just touch with your fingers. We've also got some card games, including Solitaire. So this was a challenge to make Solitaire where you can't really drag on the iPhone. You pretty much have to click, and that's it. You just have a click action. So here you're able to actually click, and you probably can't see too much on the video, but it's the cards are sized to be kind of nice for the iPhone, so you can still see what they are. So I click to move that 2 on top of that 3. Click here to pull cards from the deck. Click here to turn that card over, and then you can click and move that 3 and 2 onto that one, the king over. You get the general idea. Plays like a game of solitaire, and it adds your points up too, like in Vegas versions of solitaire. Next game we've got a version of video poker. This is a very simple game, but it's very addictive, and they make lots of handheld versions that only play this game. So you basically bet your maximum bet 1, and it will give you cards, and you decide which one do you want to hold. So I'll hold these 2 jacks, draw, and that gives me my final there, and adds the bets up as it would on a machine and a casino. The next one, I've got a very simple version of Minesweeper. You can check that one out. I don't want to get to all these games. Match 3, which is your basic 3 in a row type of game. And this is on our site. It's called Newton's Nightmare. So we have apples. So I thought that was good for the Apple iPhone. Keep it as Apple. So we click on 2, and it does a swap, and then a drop down, and a double score there. So another game that we've got is Collapsing Blocks, which is fairly typical puzzle game you probably see a lot, and that one actually plays really well if you turn the phone this way. And the idea is you click on groups of blocks and eliminates them, and they drop down. That type of thing. And then turning back this way, we'll go on to a Sudoku game that I made. And I like this one. It looks pretty nice, and it's got 3 different difficulty levels. And then you can sort of click there and then pick which number you want to go there, and it'll put the number there. Moving right along, we've got a word search game, which I quite like. You can't really fit too much on the screen, but it's great for a quick play for just a few minutes to find a bunch of words in a really quick puzzle. And it also draws very nicely using the Safari canvas. So I probably won't be able to find something quick enough here, but you know, you can do this like that, and it will outline the words. Check that one out. And then we've also got Think Ahead and Knight and Squire games, which are 2 great puzzle games for you to play. And down at the bottom, we've got Missile Command, which is kind of a really neat looking game, arcade game, and Kind of looks just like the old arcade game. You can fire up at it and try to destroy the missiles that are coming at you. That's it. So that's all my iPhone games. You can check them out at macmost.com. That's macmost.com. Click on the iPhone games link at the top. Thanks.